Good morning, guys, and welcome to the show. Today, we're gonna talk about the new JBL BassPro Go. What is it? What does it do? Well, stay tuned and you're gonna find out. There is no product like this that I have ever seen. What is it? Well, it is a subwoofer that mounts to a plate. There again, nothing revolutionary there. It's got an amplifier built into it. It's got a remote bass knob, which we're gonna show you. If you'll notice here how it's like floating above it, it doesn't float. What it does is it detaches, and this is a portable Bluetooth speaker. So while it's in your car, it's a subwoofer. When it's outside of your car, it adds these two extra drivers here, and it makes bass. Let's open it up, take a look at it. We're gonna put it in a car and we're gonna see how it sounds. When you first open it, you will find the metal bracket for it. This is it here. It has handles on it. You pull this and this is what releases it. This is gonna mount into the back of the car. The unit is gonna lock into this and you just pull this and it will pop out. The power is not attached into this. This is just the standard mount. This is the unit here. We're gonna keep unboxing it and then we'll come back and look at this. Inside the bag, we have the basic instruction manual that gives you what's in the box, how to pull the handle, how to connect it via installation, the bass knob, how to read the LED outputs on it. So we'll keep this handy. Warranty packet, 2 JBL stickers. These I'm gonna put back in the bag. We will keep the owner's manual handy though. It looks like we're going to need it. In the bottom, you'll find this cardboard box. Inside of the cardboard box, in the top of the box, you find some screws, and then this bag here. This is going to be for your high level input. This unit will do high level or low level input. Low level side, it'll do anywhere between 400 millivolts to 6 volts, and on the high level side, it'll take anywhere between 1 volt to 15 volts. The main harness is here. It has a clip on one side with the JBL logo on top, so you know which is top and which is bottom. On the other end, it wires off into 2 different connections. On this end, have a phone jack style connector and a set of RCAs. They do have caps to cover them both. This is going to be for your bass knob. This will be for your signal input. When doing your high level input, your speaker wires screw into these 2 holes and then it plugs in here like this. On this end, you have your remote turn on. Now this is capable of doing the 12 volt remote trigger as well as DC offset and signal sense. There is a switch on the unit that we'll show you. It has a 15 amp fuse built into it for power and ground. These are both a 10 gauge wire. Comes with an extra fuse. In the bass knob itself, you have adequate length for the bass knob. Be mounted in the trunk and ran up front to your dash. It does come with 2 screws. Bass knob has a green power light on it and is a standard, spinny style bass knob. We'll start with the top of the unit. There's a control panel that's made out of a nice rubber, and depending on whether this is being a portable unit or built into the car, this is where all the setup is going to be done. Looking closer at it, there is the JBL Connect icon right here. Next is your volume down, followed by volume up on the other end. Play, pause, power, and Bluetooth connect, as well as these 6 LEDs here. Crossovers, input sensitivity, phase, bass boost, battery life. Rotating the unit onto the back, it has a rubber panel mounted over it that can be snapped into place by pressing. This unit is also IPX5 rated in its portable state. Flipping open the door, you have a USB here for charge, meaning when you have your phone and you're out about having lots of fun, you can plug into this. It has 8 hours of playtime. The battery inside is a nickel metal hydride 10.8 volt 3000 milliamp battery, and it's a USB 2.0 charge, so it's a 5 volt at 2.1 amp. Auto turn on is selected here for when you're connecting it into the car. It has 12 volts, DC offset or audio. The main harness will plug in here, and it does give you a breakout of each one of the colors of the wiring here. Gain control, 2 volt, 4 volt, or 6 volt, as well as a micro USB input for service. Closing that back up and rotating it over to the bottom has this rubber mat on it, so when it is connected to the mounting bracket, you don't get vibration. It's a nice solid mount and you're not going to hear any buzzing or rattling or anything like that. Pull these out and you'll be able to lift up the unit. The unit does have a handle here above the back plate to carry it, so you can stick your hand inside pretty far and carry it around. On the end, you'll find one passive radiator. Flip it it around, and you'll find another one on the other side. How this works, it makes sound. We can see through the grill, there's two small high-pass speakers that are shut off when it's in subwoofer mode. While it's in your car acting as a subwoofer, this is the only speaker that plays. Once turned into the portable Bluetooth mode, then they all start to play. Using the JBL Connect, it does have some really cool features. For one, you can pair up to 3 phones to this device for the social mode. Basically what it is each one of you can pair and play whatever song you want. You can also pair 2 of these together. So if you have one and your friend has one and you're sitting at the beach, you know, you could create a cool little scenario where it's like, hey, we have a left, we have a right, or we have a front, we have a back. Anyways, you could be the loudest guy on the beach because you got 2 of these, and each one of you can be playing whatever song you want from off your phone. Power-wise, when connected as subwoofer mode, it's 100 watts RMS with 200 watts max power. It has a frequency response when fully playing from 40 Hz to 20,000 Hz. The low-pass filter is adjustable between 80, 100, and 120, and a bass boost between 0 and plus 6 dB at 45 Hz. So this thing can really get down. When installing a unit like this in your car, it is very important to mount that bottom plate as firmly into the car as possible. Attach it to the metal of the car if you can, but it needs to be mounted to something rigid that is connected to the car. For this example, we will not be doing that. I apologize for 2 reasons. 1, you don't want it to fly around and become a projectile. Bad idea. And 2, when it's attached to the car, you will get a better bass response out of it because it is coupling with the car. We're going to be putting it in the lab, which is Fernando's G35. In the back of this, we have a full test bench with amplifiers, DSPs, power harnesses, and all that other fun stuff. This will work wonderful in something in an SUV where this will be sitting in the cab of the car, meaning it's not in a trunk or something like that. We will be folding down the seats to replicate an environment like that so we can get the full effect of the driver. Hop it into the car, and let's do the setup with those LEDs on top. First thing we want to do is enter sound mode to set up the input level, gain, low pass crossover, phase control, and bass boost. Press and hold the JBL Connect button, which is the 2 triangles, and the Bluetooth button for 5 seconds to enter the setting mode. The power button will illuminate in yellow, and an alert will sound when setting mode is active. Press the JBL Connect button to toggle between settings. Ooh, that was kind of cool. The first setting, input level docked in vehicle only, is dark blue. Gain docked in vehicle is green. Crossover docked in vehicle is red. And phase docked in vehicle is teal. Bass boost is orange. So on the top of the unit, blue light is on. You have high level or low level as your option. High level, the one little illuminated light will be here. Press volume up, and now it is set for low level. If you go 1 back, you'll notice there's 3 lit up. This is for high level speaker outputs if no playback, meaning that you needed a little bit more gain. Press the JBL Connect button, toggle through to green, which is gain. According to the instructions, you have to know what you just set it up for, line level or high level. If you set it up for line level, you're either going to have 0 to 2 volts, 0.8 to 4 volts, or 1.2 to 6 volts. If you set it up for high level, you have 1.1 volt to 5 volts, 2 volts to 10 volts, or 3 volts to 8 volts. Our particular radio has a 4 volt output, so we want the 1 LED illuminated. It does time out frequently. To get back, press and hold, and it'll go right back to where it left off. That should be set. Hit the JBL Connect button. That takes us to red, which is the crossover point. 1 LED is 60, 3 LEDs is 80, and all the LEDs is 120. We want 80. We'll press our volume up. That's set there. Hit the JBL Connect button. Phase. 3 LEDs on right or 3 LEDs on left. If you tap it, it'll flip between the 2. 0 dB is set where the 3 LEDs closest to your setting light is on. Bass boost is orange. You have 1, 3, or 5 LEDs lit up. Right now it's set up for 3, which is the middle point. You can go all the way up or you can go all the way down. We'll stick with the middle point. If we keep hitting the JBL Connect button, it'll just keep cycling through, but we're done for now. We'll just leave it alone and it will time out. With the unit now set up for car mode, we can hop into the car and listen to the way it sounds and check out the bass response. Fernando, give me your honest opinion.
Dude, that's impressive. Like, you're not gonna believe me or you're not gonna believe what we say, because in the end of the day, you have to hear it. Like, seriously, you have to hear it.
All right, I want to preface this.
The first time, there you go. So the first time when Bill bring him, I'm like, nah. I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it.
He wasn't.
Honestly, I'm like,
he didn't even want to do this. He was like, this is the dumbest thing ever.
I don't think that thing is gonna.
Which was funny because we were having a conversation while we were putting this in about how like a buddy of his has the home unit.
Yep.
And it's impressive and it fills the room, and I'm going, why would you think this would be any different?
Right.
What we have is the unit is sitting right back there where the light is, literally just sitting there firing forward into the car. The seat is, as you see, folded down. We did try it with the seat folded up, and we were still like, damn, that sounds insane. Because he was like, he just wanted to be angry about it sounding so damn good.
I was like, no, I don't think so, man. I don't think it's gonna make it, honestly.
Okay, let's play another one. What do we got? This is the funny part. Set it up, hopped in, played it. Max volume, man. Like we're crashing this thing out here. Okay, and it's not doing anything bad. I assume there's probably some form of a circuit in the factory amplifier built into it that is maybe a compressor or something like that. I don't know. It doesn't say anything like that on the website. We're not getting any stink. We're not getting any smell. We're not hearing any bad sound coming from the driver at all. Like, you know, when you do an amp, you do a raw driver and you're just like, nothing like that. It's really insane.
Like I say, it's like you have to hear it. So if you have the opportunity and any shop or whoever has one, just ask, hey, can I hear it? Because
this thing does two things. It's got a party mode so that we can go out and hang out. Take it out of this, we're gonna put it on the counter, and we're gonna hear it with the mids and highs playing. Keep in mind, when it's in your car, the highs don't play.
No, it's just the subwoofer.
Let's go into the trunk. I can't get him out of the car now. How much of this is going to be translated over the microphone and the camera, because typically, you know, they don't do wonderful things. We'll play the same bass song we were playing inside the car, but now we'll play it with this so we can hear the mids and highs coming out of this. So according to the instructions, the first thing you want to do is power it on. Press and hold the power button and you will get an audible notification telling you that it's on. That means on. Press and hold the Bluetooth button. There again, it gives you a nice audible sound and it starts to blink. On your phone, it's gonna say the JBL BassPro Go. Tap it. Another audible to tell you that you're golden. It's paired up. When in Bluetooth mode, these now become your battery life to tell you how much power you have left. If they're all illuminated, obviously you have anywhere between 100 to 81. And each one of them means a little bit less. 80 to 61, 60 to 41, 40 to 21, 20 to 11, and if you have no lights, well, it's not powering on and it's dead. Filling the room full of sound. And in case you're wondering what music this is from DJ Fernando in the house.
Yeah.
It's all him. It's the best way to get royalty free. I think Fernando said it best on this one, that you're just not gonna believe anything we say because it doesn't make sense. If you've heard the JBL products before, then you know that they have some Martian technology that they go on that they're just having like amazing results with.
All right, it's like, come on guys.
Really?
This. Really? And you say, all right, this is a subwoofer. I don't think so.
Now keep in mind, when you do have it out of the car, the bass response is nothing like it is when it's in the car.
Yes, correct.
Okay, outside like this is more like the conventional Bluetooth speaker because I have the power, that 100-watt amp clearly brought down and also split apart to power up the other speakers. I don't know who this is geared for. If you're like a beach going or a park and rec kind of person, or I don't know, maybe you have practice after school, or like a tailgater. Like this would be like a pretty sweet tailgate, like, you know, because a lot of the times you kill the battery in the car. It's like you want something loud to fill the place up. Well, you also want a subwoofer. Maybe 2 of these in a car would be pretty impressive.
Would be awesome.
I mean, I don't know. This is just one of those.
You gotta hear it.
I know 2 of these in a car would be insane. I mean, keep in mind, it's not a 15.
No,
Slow it down.
and it's not like, oh my god,
But it is.
I know you
in
guys
the
gonna
sense
start
that
comparing, like, oh my
Yeah.
god, what is this compared to this, and what is this compared to that?
No, this is a very specific piece that has a very specific usefulness. I know something like this, Haley would just absolutely love.
Oh yes.
And all her friends would love this piece.
And then it's like, all right, we're at USF. All right, party at the
Yeah.
room. Take it.
Yeah.
Boom.
So
Yeah.
I'm impressed. He's impressed. Way to go, JBL.
Way to go.
BassPro Go. Check it out. Head over to their website, jbl.com. See if it's something you're interested in. This is our review. We hope you guys enjoyed it as always. Fernando.
On to the next one, guys.
You guys have a great night. We'll see you later next time.
Bye.
Bye.